Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
Cameron, as always.
Carlos.
And this week, HoloLive EN Gen 3 appears to be here. Ollie's 3D debut has happened. And we've got an update on what's going on with Haachama. So stick around. Boo 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 boo.
Okay.
I like that game.
That's a really good game.
I'm gonna go play Mario.
Okay. Go be happy, Nick. I don't want to make podcasts anymore. I want to be happy.
I don't want to be happy anymore. I want to be horny. So let's talk about fucking VTubers.
Okay. It's gonna be. This is a rough week for me. So, guys, first thing really worth noting is I heard Ame took a break. She took a little vacay.
Yeah.
And she just got back too, right?
Yeah, she's back. She put out a Watson Weekly.
Yeah.
Some interesting news stories there that everyone should check out.
I think it'd be good of us as like astute news consumers to report on other people's news.
Yeah.
So she took a break. She came back and she reported on this little company called Hololive EN. They're putting out a new generation of something called vtubers.
Yeah. I've never heard of these, but I'm instantly angry.
Do you think they're similar to Amelia Watson
I don't think so.
in composition?
There can never be anything quite like Amelia Watson. If there's one thing I'm sure of, it's that.
So, yeah, we probably shouldn't bury the lead. I think this is the best way to start. Hey, fellas, Gen 3 of girls playing games on YouTube is coming out.
That's right. So we've been hit with a little bit of it. Well, we got hit with a teaser at the end of HoloFest.
Yeah, it was a nothing teaser. It was such a teaser. People are like, the singer? Are we getting one?
There was a ton of huge speculation that nothing even had a chance of being right at the time.
First of all, I already misspoke. It wasn't HoloFest. It was Connect the World. It was that.
Connect
it was
the
the
World,
EN
yeah.
concert. Yes. Second of all, yeah, there was a teaser at the end and it gave us nothing. But
Yeah,
now
it's
we've got an expanded teaser.
It was like spooky dungeon underneath the earth in the Christian hell, throne made of crystals, a logo from Persona 5.
Exactly.
See you soon. Well, we are now seeing them soon, and we have seen people, anime characters.
That's right. We very much have. I've gone through and meticulously pulled 6 screenshots.
Oh my God, screenshots.
6 frames from this many thousands of frames. Of I believe the animation was a total of 33 seconds.
Yeah, so
Thereabouts.
let's start off with what a lot of people are going to be going, oh my God, with, and something I thought of before as a concept, but thought would be a bad idea. They're doing it. We have sisters.
Twins?
Twins, even.
Potentially. We don't know that.
Little disclaimer before we go too much deeper
Okay,
into
okay.
this, though, is it just so happens that when we were recording this, they are having the reveal on their channel hours after we're recording this.
It's tonight.
Yeah.
So
We record at a particular time because we all work very early shifts like real human adults. But hey, we're reporting on it, and by the time you see this episode, most of this would be null and void. But take part. Have fun with the speculation with us. I want you to cast your mind back to those more naive times. Back on July 25th at 7:28 p.m. when you too were just as in particular naive as a babe in the crib.
Yes. Exactly. So we're guessing still. You know what's happening, but the way time frames work, it is what it is.
Feel free to play along. Whenever we say something wrong, say, "You idiot," loudly, and then send us $2.
Exactly. So we've got what appears to be sisters. One has a Band-Aid in her hair and the other has a cross.
So
one really likes Jesus and the other one is hurt.
So one of them has like the tank top that show tummy and the short and appears to have a blob hovering next to it.
Yeah, there's some sort of demon blob that follows these two around.
Yeah, they're both fairly feline in appearance, so I guess Catgirl fans eating good.
Yep. They could be feline, could be fox, could be wolf. It's hard
Yeah,
to say.
it's anime animal girl, it could be any. They could come out the other side and be like, "Oh, we're frogs."
Yeah,
It's like,
they
I see it.
They've also got like claw weapon things, it appears,
Yeah.
and also
Color coded even.
they have human ears as well as their animal ears. So
Yeah,
important to note.
surround sound.
And per the typical anime tropes, the two of the most likely ways this could go, in my opinion, is either they're absolutely crazy maniacs, being the twin anime characters as they are, or the second option, one of them's going to be a crazy maniac and the other one's going to be super calm.
Yeah,
Very
there's
calm, very chill.
There's no middle ground with whenever you do twins. They're either the exact same person but done twice, or they're opposites, and they just don't get along. I sure hope this doesn't lead to any sitcom style shenanigans.
It could lead to those though.
Oh God.
I think I'm not sure because I haven't really looked at the logo closely, but I think it might be the little floating demon boy.
Yeah.
Not sure, but either way, yeah, we've got at the very least sisters here because they are, very similar in design. It's an interesting choice, no matter what.
Yeah, I'll need to see the official art style and stuff. It'll be weird if the models are done by two different people.
That would be a little insane.
I don't think there's any chance that would happen.
It has to be the same person, but wouldn't it be great? Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to debut together. That's the real question.
Oh.
There's no way in hell they can share a channel because you literally make more money if they stream on
Well,
separate
that's the
channels.
thing, but I wouldn't be shocked if they debut, like they have one debut stream even. That wouldn't surprise me, I guess. It'd be interesting. It's an interesting thing, though. Maybe they will do that.
Oh my God.
I mean, they could do the traditional, like, half of the stream on one channel and half of the stream on the other channel together.
They stream at the
That's
same
true.
time.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's see.
All right, then we got the one I'm calling Crystal Princess.
Yeah, very princessy. I would not be surprised to hear she's like an angel princess that was captured and placed in prison jail.
Yeah, that does seem like a possibility. She's got some really neat ornate metal pieces coming out of her back, like that kind of look wingy.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was designed by another gacha artist because it gives like massive it gives vibes of that. Mm-hmm. She strikes me as like a banner character.
She looks exactly like something I would pull from a HoYoverse game.
Yeah, 100%. I didn't want to typecast it, but the first time I saw her, I was immediately like, this is like Lumine's dress, but like done up a little bit more.
There is actually one specific character from Honkai Impact that she looks almost identical to, only, a lot fancier.
I see. She's got long silver hair. She's got some floating, almost like Iris's Nephilim bits floating around her head.
I'm imagining what they're going to go for her is like another Fauna type where it's like kind of soft mommy, but smaller vibes.
Could
like
be.
she's going to be like very sweet and sincere. Or at least that's what they want. And then she plays like Jump King and starts like cussing a storm up.
Yeah. I'm saying that she's in some way related to Octopi because she's got one hanging from her belt. It's like an octopus crystal dagger thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that in the darkness.
Yeah, it's hiding down there at the bottom. So she's got like a built-in what's the like a mascot kind of thing.
Yeah, mascot.
Because the first two have the demon floating head dog thing, and then she's got like an octopus.
Yeah.
Moving on. Do you guys have anything else you want to say about her?
Cute.
Mm-hmm. She's pretty flat.
Peton even.
Indeed. Now we've got the character that I've affectionately dubbed Crony 2.
Yeah, welcome to what was that first girl you fucking meet in Star Rail? Yeah, it's her.
What, Kafka?
Yeah, Kafka. The one who does the spin shoot and go woo. It's her.
And she's got a lot of like not quite she's got a lot of feathery things because she's got feathers falling around her in the animation. Yeah. She's got feathers as a design element of her dress. And then like she's got like big feathery like wing things coming out of like her upper arms.
Interesting thing going on.
Come up to.
There's like a continuation motif. Everyone has like some sort of like golden emblem somewhere on them so far. Did the sisters have that? Let's go through these beautiful screenshots.
I mean they had the one has like a crystal around her neck.
Yeah.
And then we can't see the other one.
If
we went through the animation again.
The theming for this is absolutely like crystals and little gold swirls and embellishments. This is very strong JRPG vibes, more so than other gens.
Well, the title of the reveal trailer that is coming out soon is something along the lines of like Prisoners or a heist, something like that.
I think it's called Breakout or Wanted.
Yeah.
So like
Wanted, I think, is what it is.
So a lot of people have been speculating, and I agree with them. The most likely the theme for this one is these are a bunch of like either like demonic or angelic figures who have been placed in a prison and they've been broken out.
Yeah, the trailer we got was called Breach, and it kind of like it seems to kind of spell that out, because the main it starts off with one of the characters like being confined by floating crystal chains in a chair.
Yeah, it's keeping the theme of English gens are very overly dramatic and have something like an overarching story that will be abandoned.
It will be abandoned in about 2 months. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, 100%.
at least Myth had a conclusion because Ame closed her report, which is strange. But Council got like, what? We are now Naruto characters peeing in the same tub.
I mean, yeah, they're generally weird little troll monsters. That's why they're fun.
But yeah,
Back to this character real quick. She has a couple of like really neat horns coming out of her head that appear to have like little flower feather embellishment things.
yeah, it's kind of hard to make out, but I see what you're talking about.
She also has is that a bass clef?
That's what it looks
her hair?
like. Yeah.
And then over here appears to be a treble clef
Yeah.
on the other side of her head.
Oh God, I can just barely make out that's a treble clef. But yeah, you're right. She has a bass and treble clef pins.
Yep. And
So I guess
then
she's the musician for this group.
it would seem so, or at least she's got a strong focus on it. She's got like a little gold, not quite 4-leaf clover, but something similar down there on her chest piece there. And then she appears to maybe have a choker with a metal chain attached.
Yeah, let me check something.
And then she has like a golden pendant with a feather. And
There's a chance that her charm
some
is an
circles.
alto clef turn on its head. That'd be the last, like one of the last clefs you could reasonably use in music. Like I've written an alto clef before. It's borderline useless, but hey.
Oh, hey, I just noticed she's got another bass clef right there, I think.
Oh my God, it's so puny.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of musical references in her.
Yeah.
She's also got this like little gold ankh thing almost at the bottom that maybe terminates in a bass clef. It's hard to say. But yeah, there's a lot of really fine details. And
We
things
see a
here.
continuation of garters and asymmetric leg wear.
Yeah, definitely. She's got a ton of belts. She's very JRPG.
God, dude, whenever it comes to leg wear, I hate it when they mismatch. Just please, just look for your ever stocking before you come out, lady.
I wonder if this is a monocle. Sorry, I just got distracted.
I've seen so many posts online of discussing Star Rail characters, and they're like, why does every single Star Rail character have to have asymmetrical legs?
I know, I fudge.
I don't notice it. It doesn't bother me, but I just find it hilarious that everybody notices it.
So we've got one more, who I'm assuming is leader.
Yeah.
That's my working assumption.
Either leader or most evil.
Hopefully both. She also has a very, very fringed coat. She's got some cool rings on her fingies, and she's wielding what appears to be a book.
Yeah.
And basically we see her for a second, then she smacks the camera and shatters it. Also, she's got like, I don't know, 3 overlying crosses in a design as a little hairpin.
The most
Looks
Kingdom
pretty
Hearts
cool.
hairpin I've ever seen.
There seems to be something going on with
There's
the
like a little
fringe.
rat on her shoulder.
Yeah, there's something going on in the fringe of her coat, but I can't really tell what.
It looks very dramatic. If I'm being honest, and this is for the Fire Emblem crowd, she looks like an Awakening era Dark Mage. She has like a really like a lot of feathers and a big cowl, like a mane almost.
Yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
a very dramatic coat. I can see it being bouncy, that coat.
And then finally, as a closing shot, we get, after she has broken the camera and there's a hole in the lens, it falls over. We see the 4 characters we talked about first lined up under a giant arc. And then she appears from the right-hand side walking towards them. So I think that the idea of this entire trailer is that they're breaking her out.
Yeah.
And so now they're wanted, which is, again... I believe the title. Yeah, it's called Wanted. That's the video that's coming out for us in a few hours.
And it's probably going to be the name of the gen.
Wouldn't shock me, honestly.
Because like Myth, Council, Wanted, it all has a
there's
good
a
ring.
description for that. I didn't see that.
Let's read it.
5 faceless fugitives on the loose. The search begins now. That's the entire thing. Also, there's like a warning there.
Yeah. Someone theorized that they might all have masks that they remove like Chloe's.
That would make sense, honestly, because we don't see their eyes in any part
Exactly.
of the preview trailer. But I think that could also just be them playing that up.
Oh, yeah.
But it would make sense either way.
The reveal's coming soon.
I saw somebody online was like, it bothered me that we couldn't see their eyes, so I added eyes.
Giant googly eyes. I will also say, I don't know. The thought's gone, I guess. Never mind. I won't say anything.
It's okay, guys. Leave a comment down below what you think Nick was about to say. Yeah. Feel free to speculate.
Oh, never mind. I remembered what I was going to say.
Delete your comment.
And how dare you try to assume that about me? There are currently 4,000 people waiting in the room to watch this.
Sangest HoloLive
There
fans.
are 4 hours right now until the premiere. And also, the Wanted video is the 100th video they've posted on the HoloLive EN
That is so fucking
channel.
intentional. That is so intentional.
Very funny.
You bastards.
We see you. We see what you're doing.
Oh, you stupid bastards.
So that's where we're at right now. That's everything we know. That's all the hype. We're really excited. I'm going to be staying up a little late tonight, even though I shouldn't. I really want to see it.
I might too.
I'm going to hope I can get back in time to catch the beginning of it.
So you'll probably be fine.
I kind of want to share like emotions I've had. Mm-hmm. So when Myth came out, I was like, fuck it, give VTubers a shot. I'm kind of liking Myth. I'll sub to 1. I'll sub to 2. Wait, fuck, one of the girls I like collab with the other one. I'll sub to 3. I give up. I like Myth a lot. When Council got announced, I'll be genuine, my feeling was, please don't. I can't keep up with the ones that are already out. I don't get this. How do people do this? I was really stressed, and it took a while. Council took longer to click than Myth, but now I fucking adore Council. This is the first time a gen got announced, and I'm just pure excitement. I'm like, yeah, do it. Let's see how it goes.
That's for me. I jumped in on Myth, and then immediately I was just like, "But who are these other people?" And so I started diving into JP. And so by the time like Council was announced, I was pure hype for that. I'm pure hype for this right now. Obviously, like I'm just excited and ready to go on this.
I appreciate how Council has stolen all of the super boobers, and this gen doesn't seem to have any fate characters. Like everyone seems to have a normal chest.
Yeah,
that we know of.
We've learned a lot.
Yeah, watch like one of those girls be like modest, and her model's like, "Hey guys, all right, let's look at the chats." I can't fucking see them.
All we saw was the book wielding leader. We didn't really get a good look. So
she keeps her tits in her book.
That makes sense.
That would be a kind of a funny gimmick. It's like, oh, you guys want big boobs? Here's the fucking book where I drew them. Oh, wow, ooh, big boobs.
Are you guys ready for the question that I've been holding off on?
Yeah.
Until now. Okay, which one's Nina?
You tell me.
I vote leader, personally.
I think she'll be...
Or Crony 2.
She'll be Crony 2.
That's the honestly, that's the vibe I get.
She's going to be Crony 2.
It could be either one, honestly.
If Nina isn't actually a part of this generation, then I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this. It's just my actual thoughts on it. I can't help that. My brain goes places I'm not ready to follow it sometimes.
I hope like 2 of them are Pikami.
That'd be great. The twins are both Pikami.
It has like a fucking plankton running between harmonicas, going from Pikami. Other VTuber mouth.
Leans over. Yeah, that's what I think. Leans over the other way. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my! I scratch all of my other fucking feelings. Fuck everything else. I hope the sisters is one person. I want it to be one person so fucking bad doing both of them.
Just mirrored or has to run back and forth between models, one or the other.
Just make them like fucking no, it's like it's one consciousness between 2 bodies, like the Cerberus from the Helltaker game.
I see.
That'd be a cute fucking gimmick.
It would be a gimmick, and
oh my god, it'd be exhausting, and I wouldn't get sick of it.
What would you do if they just were both hooked up and both just mirrored each other?
No, that'd be unwatchable. They just both go, "Wow, this game's fun."
But they could flawlessly fusion dance every time.
No, mirror me. No, do it the other way. Oh my god, you're always like this.
Oh man, I just can't wait for this gen. I think it's going to be really fun no matter what ends up happening, frankly.
Yeah. I'm genuinely excited.
It's going to be a good time. You know what else is a good time? Ollie's 3D debut.
Yeah. I meant to get around to it. I hadn't seen it.
I've watched maybe half of it.
I watched all of it.
Good man. Good man.
Good man.
I wanted to watch more of it. Again, it was a time thing.
I was on a trip.
It is true.
The built-in excuse.
Yeah. The genuine excuse that you're going to fucking say verbatim next week.
100%. If you see me and Carlos at Otakon, give us a high five.
Yeah, you guys didn't fucking say shit to me at the con I went to. That's fine. There was nothing there.
Ollie can only be so many places at once.
God bless her.
Speaking of, she did her 3D debut, as we were saying.
Oh my god.
She started off by, let me see, she hit the griddy. She default dance.
You're doing good, Grandpa.
Thank you. This is the same joke from 3 podcasts ago. Yep.
No one watched that one.
You did notice. Congratulations. Yeah, no, she started off by running through all the Fortnite dances.
I love her.
She is amazing. That is the right thing to do. She
Perfect
carried
fucking woman.
some really high energy throughout the whole thing. As far as I know, again, I only watched like half of it, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
I did love the cute animation at the beginning because they're all doing cute animations, all the Holo ID girls.
She's so fucking cute.
Yep. And yeah, she spoke in at least 3 languages.
Yeah.
That I caught, at least.
Covering all her bases.
And then she jumped right into singing You from Belle, which was really good as a very good opener. So, very, very fun. At this point, Carlos now takes over because he's the one that watched the rest of it.
I won't lie, her model looks pretty fucking great.
Yeah. You get to see her butt at one point.
Good.
Because she decided, Renee was just like, now twerk. Twerk against your bear. Because the bear was also there.
Oh, yeah, they got into a twerking contest. And everyone in the chat's just like, guys, I think the bear's winning.
Yeah. And the bear was winning, to be fair. Bear was twerking real good.
Oh, yeah, her limbs are removable.
Oh, God bless this model. This is the best one.
She went to pieces at one point and had to reassemble herself.
I'm in shambles.
So, and then she obviously had a bunch of the other Holo ID girls on. They told her what to do. She did some stuff. Like I said, she twerked against she had a twerking competition with the bear. And then she accidentally twerked too hard and her dress lifted up and she showed off her butt.
Good.
Yeah, and everyone's like, she's not wearing anything underneath, but it's also just like zombie patches underneath.
Yeah. She got like rapping or something.
Why is that the most viewed moment?
Because it's the funniest moment when she was twerking.
Live Cameron reaction.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yes.
Go for it.
Bear wins.
There you go.
Yeah, you dummy.
Yeah, she has like
bandages.
Zombie bandages, wraps, whatever.
Yeah, mummy bandages.
At one point, she showed off her character, her design sheet too, which was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You bashful fool.
And then, obviously, she's very grateful to all of her fans. And
yeah, she kind of ended it with a really like super heartfelt thank you to all of her fans.
Yeah, which is like that's who Ollie is. She's very much a down to earth. Like she loves being crazy and loves having fun and stuff, but also genuinely, she's just really happy to be where she's at.
Mm-hmm.
She worked hard to be there. So. And then she had a very short teaser after the ending of her 3D debut.
It's like at the very, very tail end.
Yeah, for Days with Ollie.
As opposed to what I'm doing right now? What?
Yes. And it appears to be some sort of, visual novel dating sim sort of situation, at least for me.
I'm assuming that that tiny little teaser was probably for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be getting some Days with Ollie before too long, apparently, which would be cool.
Looking forward to it.
Again, congratulations, Ollie. Thank you for being our only viewer.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And I'm glad you had a great 3D debut.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
And we appreciate all y'all who watch and listen who aren't Ollie. Y'all are great too. You could also all be Ollie. If you want to be Ollie, leave a comment down below.
Yeah, let us know if you want to be Ollie.
I mean, she is a zombie. I mean, I guess you could join her.
If you're Ollie's disembodied hand.
It makes me think of that fucking like a 2011 era YouTube. Not to over discuss, but it's like, leave your comment down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What would you do if you were turned into a cream cheese bagel? Leave a comment down below. Like salmon? Don't like salmon? Comment about salmon.
Nicholas unfortunately ate himself to death.
You, me, gas station, sushi? I think so.
No, now it's all about just engagement, period. So you're like, leave your favorite emoji down below.
Yeah.
Because that's like people hit one button and they're done and you still get the engagement. So the algorithm goes, oh, yeah, that's good. And then you get fed out to more people.
I had my podcast guys talk about the meta of engagement with YouTube shorts and stuff. And they're like, you just start with absurd so people are hooked right away. They can't get away.
If the first words out of your mouth don't hook people in a YouTube short, they're not going to stick around for the best.
Because I know
for the rest. Why do you think both of the ones I've put out so far are about hentai?
I know the weird ass ones I watch is always like food hacks where it's like they start with like 3 hot dogs and a slushie. Like, what are you gonna do,
dude? There's this one guy, and I fucking hate him because every YouTube short that he does, and he has millions and millions of views, and every single one starts with "fun fact," and I'm just like, no, I'm so interested now. Like, what is the fun fun fact. And oftentimes it's not a fun fact. It's an interesting fact that is very sad. But it's still like the way he presents it, like immediately, if the first thing you hear is fun fact, you're just like, go on. Like, you have my attention now suddenly. So yeah, shorts game, baby. We're in it now.
Yeah.
We're in it to fucking lose. But
Look
we're
at
in
my
it.
shorts.
Eat my shorts. Salute my shorts? Do you remember that? You're too young for that. You remember that?
Yeah.
What?
Salute my shorts?
I have no idea.
No. Yeah, you don't remember that, right?
You're dying. You're fading away.
I know. I'm not that old.
You're no one.
Only 73 years old. Jesus.
75.
You know what? So Ame's back from vacation, as we discussed. And you know who else is back?
Who else?
From, sadly, not a vacation. Well, sort of a vacation is Fauna.
Fauna!
Yes.
I'm just saying a sapling.
Yeah. I miss Fauna 2 days after she just, like, went away.
Oh, she took a long break this time. I think she was gone a week.
I know.
Well, saplings are literally like this. They're watching it. It's like, I love Fauna's stream. Oh, it's about to stop. Bye, I miss Fauna. Overlaps.
Yeah. Y'all need some help. Anyway. No, it's wonderful to like have somebody that you miss. Don't get me wrong, that's that important to you. But like, you know, just chill a little bit. Because...
I miss Fauna.
Okay. Good news, she's back.
Oh, I love Fauna.
Unfortunately, she went away because she was overwhelmed and had too much to do.
I miss Fauna.
It's your fault. It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just these things happen to people.
Yeah.
Welcome to the after school special.
Yeah, she just mentioned that like she had a ton of behind the scenes work that she needed to be doing. That she said that she asked her manager, "Can you make a list of stuff for me?" And her manager just came back with a list and said, "I'm sorry."
That's how it be sometimes.
I know that vibe.
But she said she also had a bunch of like IRL stuff that she needed to do, like cleaning her house.
Yeah.
Dude, owning any amount of space that you have to maintain for your own sake is difficult at times because it's going to get away from you at some point, and then you have to stop whatever you're doing, filming a podcast, for example, and then you have to clean. So, yeah, I understand exactly how that goes. But yes, Fauna took a little time, did what she had to do, and now she's back to streaming. So,
And no one found the body.
no one found the body yet.
Way to go, Fauna.
So that is the upside of down is that she's back. It is unfortunate that she had to take a little bit of time off, but again, Gura had to take like a month and a half or 2 months off to get caught up on all the things that she needed to do, and that was for like her birthday and the animation and all that stuff. We're assuming there could have been other things as well, but it's hard to say.
There was a bee in her house, and she was too scared to go back in.
Understandable. Bees are scary. Oh man, when are we getting a VTuber? Oh wait, Ame.
Yep.
Okay.
For real.
Let's take it down a little further to even more difficult news to really think about and deal with and discuss. And we got an update about Haachama, which is good in its own way. It's good to know what's going on. But as it turns out, she has been in the hospital for a little while. She's had some stuff going on. I don't know if it's confirmed exactly why, but there were mentions of the fact that she had COVID and its potentially complications from that. There could be other things too that we just don't know about because we've only been given a single statement about it.
It's just very unfortunate because the general suspicion that people had is like, I bet she's just, she's finishing up school.
Yeah.
And then this comes out. It's like, no, she's been in the hospital since like March 19th.
Yeah. And so that's a good 3-month plus stint in the hospital, 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, because she said she literally just recently was finally allowed to go home.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even then, she's still like mostly bedridden.
Yeah, so she's still resting. She's still recovering. She was not going to be streaming now, but she plans to stream again in the future. She's not going anywhere. She's just having a difficult recovery from whatever was going on for her. So obviously we all wish her the best, and we're hopeful that she'll make a good, strong recovery. And basically, take the time that you have to is what we would say to get back to where you need to be.
Yeah, but I mean, she mentioned that she was feeling really let down, and she didn't want to let people down further by just telling people, hey, I'm in the hospital indefinitely.
Yeah, she didn't want people to worry.
She said that she wanted
is
to
understandable,
she wanted to wait until she could give at least some good news before she said anything at all, and going home was the good news for her.
Yeah. And like it's interesting because there's a real world, not that this isn't real world, this is a real human being that is being affected by this, obviously, and that's important to remember. But we have a more mainstream corollary right now, which is with is it Jamie Foxx, I believe?
Yeah.
So he was having medical issues. He was in the hospital, and nobody was saying anything about it. And there's a lot of people that were upset that they weren't hearing anything about it. But the truth is that like he came out and made a statement, and he was like, I didn't want people to see me like full of tubes and like not sure if I was going to make it out of the hospital. Like he was like, that's not what I want people to think of when they think of me. I want people to think of me having fun, being in movies, you know, like enjoying the things that I enjoy. I don't want people thinking about me laying in a hospital bed.
Yeah.
And so that sort of same mindset seems to be at play here, where you don't want to cause undue difficulty for the people that are your fans. You want to be able to just, whenever they think of you, that you want them to be thinking of the happy version of you that's, you know, doing fun things with your friends.
Yeah, not a tube.
Yeah. So I understand, basically. I get where she's coming from and why she didn't say anything. It makes, frankly, a lot of sense now. It is very unfortunate, again, that this is the situation. But like, as long as she's home and resting, just...
It's all good.
Yeah.
Rest
Again,
up.
get well soon. Take all the time you need. People will be waiting for you. And there's been some reactions from the other Hololive folks, too. I know Calli said something about it. She was like, yeah, we're all just waiting and take as long as you need. So
Yeah.
everybody's going to have that same mentality, hopefully, right now, which is just...
It'd be kind of weird if literally and the VTubers came out and said, stop being such a wuss.
Yeah, that would be a little rough.
Like, okay, what's your deal?
I think that would be a real great way to break a lot of relationships real fast.
That's true. Other news, Kanata is coming back for a couple streams. She'll be doing a singing stream that she's
This was all from just like a real short tweet that I saw that she's still struggling with her asthma, but she was apparently working on some sort of project that needed audio, and that's what she was going to be singing for. And also she has a collab like where her and I think it was Kayori, they were going to be doing like a live baseball commentary of some sort. But she mentioned she was going to be doing that would be on August 1st. But she did mention that she's kind of going to be on, like, being careful with her health. That if she starts coughing, she's warned she will have to leave. You know, at least go to use her inhaler or take a small break.
Yeah. And again, it's the same. We wish Kanata all the health and happiness in the world, and we hope that she recovers well and quickly. And just enjoy the little bits and pieces that we get of her for now.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. She is an impressive singer, especially whenever you like read into it, like how she got into singing and stuff, and the fact that she's partially deaf. Like
has asthma.
And has asthma.
God didn't want you to say.
That's not going to stop her.
Everybody online is like, if you've paid attention to her career since she started, it's like the stars have aligned where she was never supposed to be a VTuber.
And she's persevered all this time, and all the respect in the world to Kanata. Like, she's fantastic.
She's put in the effort for sure.
110% of it, yeah. Okay, we're just keeping on the sadness train.
Yeah, this is the sad part.
Yeah. Moona, Hoshinova Moona, has said that she has lost someone close to her. This assumedly happened while she was in Japan, though that's a little bit... That could be either way, but it happened about... she hasn't streamed for about 2 weeks at least. Obviously, these things are very difficult. She hasn't said who it is, and frankly, it's none of our business.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's a loss no matter who it is, and take all the time you need. I know I'm not speaking to Moona specifically, but obviously, like, she should take all the time that she needs to recover. It's never easy to lose someone at all, especially someone that's close. And it's just it's going to be a process. It always is.
We're just talking about a lot of people who need to take breaks to be people.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just got to respect their wishes at this point.
Yeah, she said that she will probably ultimately have to ease back into streaming when she does again.
Yeah. I don't know. That's one of those things that, like, everybody sad posts, you know, whenever their favorite talent is on a hiatus for some reason. But you really, like, if they're taking a hiatus, there's essentially always a good reason.
If they need to take a break, you don't want them to stream right now.
Yeah, and that's the truth of it. It's always a situation of they have to take care of themselves first. And it's reasonable and understandable to let them do that. So, now that we've gotten through essentially all of the no, we got one more sad story I guess we can talk about. While we're down, let's just get through it all, I guess.
Get it all through.
Super sad power hour.
Yeah. We've got a sad story. Drink. Mysta, Mr. Rias, I believe is the full name, from Nijisanji EN, is graduating. He claimed that he'd been planning this for a while, so this isn't a new thing for him particularly. It's a surprise, obviously, to everybody that's watching because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But
he did say on stream that basically he had a really hard time finding the words for it, but ultimately it came down to something along the lines of he just has no passion for it anymore.
Yeah.
He just does not want to do it anymore.
And I mean, if that's the case, then you got to start looking at other options.
Look, VTubing is a huge bubble. We're going to have a lot of people who do really well and are really good at it not want to do it anymore. It's more exhausting than normal streaming. Good God, every time you do it, you have to keep in your head, don't say a fake brand because I might get fired on the fly. Don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah.
And I never heard of this guy, but this is a big deal. He had 1.12 million subscribers. His average stream attendance is like he has a 200K one, 50K one, 75K views. Like, yeah, man's pulling numbers.
Yeah. He's a big name, and so this is just another huge hit for Nijisanji right now, and they've just been getting hit over and over again recently.
Yeah, he said he had been...
Oh, he collabed with the Hollow Star Clown. That guy's good.
Yeah. He had said that he has been trying to like get his mind out of this for like 6 months, and he couldn't do it.
Yeah, and sometimes and it's unfortunate because like you hit a funk like that, and the only thing you can do eventually is you have to change your environment, and it sucks, but like if that's the case, that's the case. You got to do what's best for number one. You know, if this is what he needs to do for his own mental, physical, emotional well-being, whatever it is, then he's got to do it.
You know, just get out, my dude. Go do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And
that's the reason I'm like, I don't know. I have a big thing with like graduations being permanent. And I know especially in the indie scene, they're not.
Yeah.
But it is one of those things where like every time there is a graduation, it's always sad because it's like, oh, they're gone forever is the idea.
It's,
you know,
I mean, it's kind of not real nice to compare it to this, but it's basically the same thing as they die.
Yeah.
Because the real person, they're still there. You can probably find them around on the internet still, but their persona is for all purposes dead.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at like what graduation does. It encourages two things in particular. Firstly, it encourages talents who don't want to lose everything they've done forever to talk to management and treat them as like the be all end all of how long I'm allowed to take off. That's why scenarios like Hololive, where you can take off as long as you need, is fairly good. And but it's less so good whenever you can't take off as long as you need. And then let's look at the second effect. It creates like a funeral effect, just like Carlos was saying. And that's very intentional. It's like one more, for lack of more graceful, benevolent way to phrase it, one more cash in before this guy leaves it. You know, you buy the stuff and the money goes to him. You're still taking part in this transaction that you've willingly and lovingly taken part of. It's just this big emphasis on do one more big burst so both the company and he profits off of it in this scenario. If graduations aren't permanent, all that happens is they go away. Maybe there's a little bump. And then if they do come back like a year later, it's like, oh, hey, welcome, big bump, maybe even huge, and then back to normal. With graduations, like, buy everything they've ever done. This is your last chance.
Yeah. It's the same
FOMO.
exclusivity, FOMO culture of like every time you've seen anybody be like, check out our new loot drop.
No, it's FOMOF, fear of missing out at the funeral.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
No, and that's exactly what it is. FOMO culture is such a big thing, especially. And like, it's, I watch Philly D on YouTube, and then like every time he's just like, oh, we got a new clothing drop, and I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Like,
Our funerals.
he sells cool stuff, and I like him, and I love his products and everything. But at the same time, I'm like, I hate that, specifically because I know it's just there to drive instantaneous demand.
I think our funeral should have merch.
Mine will.
And
I've got a shirt with my face on it, all planned out.
And this is a massive side tangent, but there is legit one content creator who literally had funeral merch.
Oh, really?
That'd be our Minecraft man Technoblade.
Oh, yeah.
My brother in Christ. He died, and then the video he made to go up when he died came up and said, hey, by the way, here's some shirts. Buy them so my brother can go to college.
Yeah. Like,
oh, my God. I was introduced to this man when he died, and what a badass.
I know, right?
And then no one comes out of the woodwork to go, this guy sucked. Everyone's like, this guy was fucking awesome the whole time, and now he's gone. And it's like, but funeral merch, what a badass. What a sense of humor.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's somewhat similar, except he's a little more tongue-in-cheek, whereas Hololive VTubers is a little more, they're going to the Christian heaven.
Yeah.
Buy their shirt now.
Get it before it's gone. Oh, no.
We will burn her merch. Is that what you want? You want us to burn their merch?
I mean, hey, they're still putting out sauna stuff.
They are dying.
Oh, my goodness. So, yes, they, not Gavis. What am I talking about? Jeez.
Mysta.
He was in my head because we talked about him for 1
it's in your
second.
head.
Mysta's archive, except for his graduation stream, is going to be privated. I believe they confirmed that. So if there's anything you want to watch, someone's going to archive it, honestly, anyway, so you'll still be able to find it if you look hard enough. But if you want to watch it easily, now is the time. So he wanted to finish out most of the planned content that he'd done. Again, this is a throwback in my mind to, well, they all do this basically.
Yes.
When Kiryu Koko graduated, she was like, all right, here's like 3 songs. Here's like a giant crossover. Here's 18 collabs. Okay, I'm done.
I'm going to spank Yagu. All right, later.
Yeah, exactly. Sana did the same thing. She was just like, by the way, I have a song here. You got like,
Here's all the 3D models I've been working on forever. Here's all this stuff. Hey, guys, love you. Bye.
Yeah, and like, so you nothing lights a fire under your ass like the fact that you're about to quit your job.
That you're about to die.
Yeah. And so that's, if there's anything you want to watch it now, basically. So yes, we obviously wish the people that work behind the scenes to bring Mr. Rias to life all the luck in the world in your future, and just we're pulling for you.
I'm glad you didn't
Hope you
die.
find a new driving passion that brings you joy and prosperity in life.
If I could recommend, I would recommend the traditional game of Go. It has a lot of longevity.
Yeah, I want to start playing that.
Yeah, we should play Go.
So here's the thing. I started looking up Go boards, like authentic Japanese-made, high-quality Go boards, and they're like $500 at the cheapest, but I'm still tempted.
I think Go is one of the games. It was on the Switch Clubhouse games.
Yeah.
It's in the category of I want to throw my Switch at the wall.
Yeah, but I want to do it, like, have the actual things and be like, I watched Hikaru no Go. I know how it works. I have no idea how it works.
Next up at 9, Hikaru no Go, followed by Mir.
First of all, I have to be possessed by an ancient samurai spirit or whatever.
He fucking loves Go the spirit.
Or no, he wasn't a samurai. He was a Go master.
What if you got possessed by like the lamest spirit? It's like, who's possessing me? It's me, John. Oh, wow, John, what do you do? I'm a putt-putt speedrunner. Do I have to? You really do. Go to Steam now, my child. I don't want to save the zoo. Fucking play it, nerd.
Who am I being haunted by? I'm Don Knotts. No! Not Don Knotts. You fucking... Oh, my God.
I've been possessed by the spirit of a VTuber. That's going to be the next isekai.
That would be oh, God, it's peeking me now.
Oh, no. It's like, hi, I'm a girl in high school and I'm being followed by a VTuber that got hit by a truck and we're going to ghost our way through this situation.
You get haunted by Pikami and you open up a Henu stream and she's like, who's that?
Why is the kettle on? Sorry.
Oh my god. What are we fucking talking
Go
about?
to Twitter, commission that artist. You should be a cute little dog. Dogs are cute. Shut up, Ghost in my head, who is strangely good at profiting on YouTube.
You gotta follow the advice if you want to get somewhere, right?
Ghost in the algorithm is the name of it. Okay, continue.
Jesus. Fucking Christ. There's a new Towa original song, and this comes with a list of other things as well from the wonderful Towa-sama.
Yeah, I heard the song in Nick's car. It was good.
Yes, it's very, very metallic. Yes.
That's what it sounds like.
It's
Thank you, Towa.
it's a nice heavy song. A lot of very heavy drums. I love that.
Modern metal, very genty.
Yeah.
Break your triple X wristband.
Yes.
You can tie the towel using the wristband. I don't know why that
Yes,
sounds
Cameron,
tickling.
there's merch available right now because
Yeah!
she has also announced her first solo live.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
So
That's big.
That's happening on, I believe, October 13th.
Yep.
And if I hadn't already gone to Japan this year, I'd be going then because I would love to see her solo live.
Once again, Nick's vacation was grievously decided.
I fucked up, boys.
I hit a bullseye. Nothing's happening.
Yeah. Born too early to explore the stars, born too late to explore the seas. Went to Japan too late to get special merchandise. Went to Japan too early to see Towa.
Born to shit, forced to wipe.
There you go. Right. All right, so Towa merch is currently available. There's some really good stuff in there. I got it added to my cart right now, but I can't pull the trigger on that because oh my god, and here's the thing: the shipping's like $35.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
a lot, but it's not that bad for Hololive merch.
No, that's actually pretty good.
And so I'm looking at it, I'm like staring it down, like I don't need to spend $160 on Towa merchandise right now.
Yeah, we don't need to spend too much money, guys. We should just avoid,
You close that big plushie.
fucking shut up.
Cameron browses the big small plushies currently.
I can look at big things whenever I want.
That's true. Get the sauna for me.
Okay.
So her first solo live, huge thing. It's called Break Your XXX, which sounds like a threat.
I'm sorry. My head immediately puts in Break Your XX. That song, it's now called Break Your Dick to
That's
me.
100%. And like, it's not her fault. She doesn't know that that's what that's gonna mean.
I need a song to literally go like, break your dick.
It's either gonna be break your dick or it's 3 letters, so it could be break your ass.
Break your fucking dick. I'm writing that.
Yeah, okay, go for it. That's
Thank
the
you.
Cam song now.
Break.
The other important piece of information to come out of this, though, is the fact that she has an album up. It's a full album. You can pre-order it now through the Hololive shop website or Geek Jack, I think. That one, at the very least, I'm buying. This has nothing to do with the fact that while I was in Japan, I found a copy of her first EP in physical form at a secondhand shop, and it was $125.
Oh,
Because I considered it for about 3 seconds, and I was like, I can't. I want it, but I can't.
But I want it.
and now you can get a whole album.
Yeah, I know. So I'm definitely going to order the album.
Yeah.
I've already added that to my cart and checked the shipping, and it's not great, but could be worse. So yes, there's really cool Towa merch. If you can afford the shipping, go for it. That's what I say.
Fuck yeah.
Other Hololive music informations that are happening. Suisei will be taking part in Aso Rock Festival Fire. It's a live outdoor concert, which will be the first performance of a VTuber in an outdoor concert. As far as
we're aware, anyway.
I'm pretty sure they announced.
Are they allowed to be outside? Did they melt in sunlight?
We're about to find out.
No, the screen just glares.
That would be unfortunate. It is on September 30th, so we'll keep an eye out on that. At least I will, because I love Suisei a lot.
Bingo.
Bingo. Was it on your card? It should have been. It's the free space. All right, we're going to get into what I've determined is now a segment of our show.
Oh boy, a segment.
Yeah,
Segment until we inevitably forget about it and
Exactly.
it disappears.
Segment.
we always talk about outfits and model updates, and so I've just grouped it all together this time, and that's what we're going to talk about for a
Swoop
bit.
doop doop spoop doop boop.
Thank you.
That's the segment theme.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, swoop doop doop doop
I love
boop.
it.
You'll be a good editor.
Are you gonna be upset when I cut that out and use it over every time?
No, because you'll send it to me so I can master it and reverb it and then put a bass line over it. Because you're a nice person.
I'm sure I will.
Yeah, you will, 100%.
All right, let's start with Tokino Sora. Your favorite idol's favorite idol.
Yeah, Sora.
Your favorite VTuber's favorite VTuber.
Your favorite mom's favorite mom.
That one. So she has a new hairdo.
Oh, wow.
It's very nice. It's an updo ponytail with some side bangs kind of thing. She looks a lot like I from Oshinoko. This is the a while ago.
Now her second hairstyle that's a little
Little eye-ish.
Yeah.
little eye-ish.
So if you remember from Oshinoko, at one point I wears a baseball cap, and then Sora got a baseball cap. And then at one point in Oshinoko, I has an updo ponytail with side bangs, and now Sora has an updo ponytail with side bangs. And she also has sparkly eyes now. What the fuck are you doing, Sora? You're in danger now. You need to stop.
I'm sure this will be fine.
I hope so. If we get tragic news about Sora, I'm done with the podcast. For real though, it's a very cute haircut. I like it a lot. She got a bun right on the back of her head.
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute.
I like it. There's a bunch of like 3D views of it now too, because she's a 3D only VTuber. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's neat how you can get like just the full around view of them.
100%. And again, it looks good from basically all angles that I've seen. So moving on to Subaru, she got a model update. She got new eyes and she has a new duck hat.
Mm-hmm.
By that I mean the Shuba duck that she is infamously seen dancing with in a very popular web gif.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, now sits atop her head as a hat.
It's so chubby. It's so big.
It's very cute. I like it a lot.
He's got a little hat.
Yes. She also has a bunch of new eyes that she can do. She can do blank eyes, like as if she were very sad or shocked. She can do star eyes now.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got a nice little update for her model, basically,
Subaru remains cute and adorable.
as always.
Yeah, and I don't see that with her like long hair too often either.
No.
She you know what you see very rarely? There's a very rare Subaru that only comes out on occasions, and it is twin-tail Subaru.
Oh, it only comes out to feed.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen that one, honestly.
She got that, and all of her audience was immediately like, this is the best, and she was like, never again. So, again, she does it very, very rarely, but it is incredibly adorable.
Oh,
Honestly, I'm not sure I've ever
Yeah,
really...
I told you, it's really cute.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I've ever really seen anything other than her short hair, because she doesn't really use her other hairstyles.
Well, she
from
likes
what I've
sports a
seen.
lot, so she normally just uses her short hair.
Yeah.
Like, that's her whole thing.
Long hair reduces your sports talent.
It's true. It's where all the talent hides. It's in the long hair. So, yes, there are rare versions of Subaru, but I want to see
Rare Subarus.
shiny-eyed Subaru with the twin tails. That would be pretty cute, probably.
Here's hoping.
Someday, by God, we'll get it. Marine is now on 3.0.
Wow, she's 30.
She is. Yes. It's a very desirable...
Oh, decimal 3.0.
No, yeah, you were right.
Okay.
There's a bunch of really good clips. I know what you're doing. You're reading the note that I have in there.
I know, but I love them.
That says surprised,
context.
surprised by her own tongue. Here's the thing. Yes, that's actually what happened. So she got updated to what is the program? Shoot, Live 2D. It's Live 2D 3.0. And one of the advantages of this is the fact that she can stick her tongue out now. She did not know that until she was streaming. And somebody was just like, she was doing this whole bit about French kissing the microphone. And then she like stuck her tongue out in real life. And obviously she stuck her tongue out and she freaked the fuck out because she didn't know it was possible. It's like Fubuki also is on 3.0 now, and she can like puff her cheeks out when she's mad and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, and so when Marine figured out she could stick her tongue out, people were just like, oh, now you can double peace on Ahegao. And she was like, that's disgusting. I hate double peace on Ahegao. I would never do that.
Here is a comment.
And then she immediately like double peace on Ahegao.
Here's a comment she read. Looks like the combo of dark eyes and crying face awakened a new kink in me.
Yes, that is officially a thing that someone said.
She had a correct reaction to that.
Which was blank eyes again.
What a cruel man you are.
Yes, she has a new crying face. It is very, very cute.
Yeah,
they make her cry and stick her tongue out.
I hope that gets 3D animated where it's just her alone in a room, awkward going.
It's basically
Don't use that anywhere.
using it everywhere.
Do not post that on the internet or on the Neopets forums.
at one of the points too, towards the end, where she was like playing with her tongue and mouth and everything, and she brings up like the little PNG of like her microphone, and she like opens her mouth and starts to stick it in her mouth. It's like, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
And she's like, I'll get bonked again.
What is wrong with her?
She's horny.
She's so fucking.
She just wanted to taste her microphone, to the base.
At least she doesn't spit in water bottles.
That's oh god.
Good lord.
That woman's an interesting person. Anyway, she also did a I was going to just say crossover episode, but actually it's called a collab.
What is this, a crossover episode?
I'm really apparently tired this week, is what I'm going to say. She did a collab with Louis, which is always very fun. They awkwardly flirted off and on for like an hour. It was pretty funny. And then Louis said that she's getting her 3.0 update on the 27th. I like how they're just like... They could have done this update by generation or whatever. No, it's just shotgun. Like, whoever gets it, gets it. Fubuki from Gamers and First Gen. Yeah, you get it. Marine from, what is she, Third Gen? You get it. Louis, you're from the newest gen. You can have it. Why not? Like, it's just whoever gets these, apparently. So,
I imagine it probably also has to do with, like, just how long it's taking whoever's working on these to get them done.
Because they probably have to reach back out to the original artist or a similar artist, and they have their own queues. Like, they still make VTuber models for other people.
It's true. It's probably very much based on availability.
Yeah, availability is going to be the main thing.
I believe a while ago when they announced they were doing the 3.0 update, they had a list that they put out of the different girls that were going to be getting it first. It's just been so long that I don't remember where that is anymore.
Lost to ancient times.
Yeah, I feel like Watane's getting it too sometimes. Yeah. But either way, there's a bunch of them. It's going to happen for all of them eventually, I assume. So.
Yeah.
It's funny because Fubuki got such a overall rework of her design that none of her old outfits work. Like, she has to get all new outfits now because she looks so different.
That is wild.
Well, hers was like a completely redesign.
Yeah. And she looks fantastic now, too. Yeah. Kiara, mark it down, got a new outfit. It was really good. Carlos and I watched this live, actually, because it happened when he was over at my house. We were watching anime. She got a fantasy armor set. It's done by an artist. I believe his name is Suave.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. He did one of the character designs for the for a DLC character in Tales of Arise. Kiara said that her original Papa, Huke Papa, I don't know if she said that he was too busy or something, but either way, she said this is the first time that she's reached out to someone that wasn't her original designer for an outfit. So she specifically wanted this guy because she really liked the designs that he did for Tales of Arise. She's got a short hair and a long hair version with a wavy ponytail. And she's basically, it's a knight outfit. She looks like she's a medieval knight. She was originally supposed to get a weapon, but she didn't because it was too resource intensive. So.
Yeah, she can take her, like, she has like a shoulder coat for the armor that she can take off, and it has like they're not tattoos, but there's like designs that look like tattoos on her arms and like upper chest, shoulders.
Yeah. It's overall really cool. She has a skirt that like flows out into big feathers and stuff. It's a really neat design. And of course, the most important thing is that she can squish her thighs, as she did on stream whenever she was showing them off. She at one point was just like squish, squish, squish. Look up the clip. It's great.
Yeah, Kiara does not compromise on sex appeal.
No. She's like, well, you got to at least show the thigh.
Yeah.
Which is the only skin that's really visible on this outfit. So.
No, it is a full armor set.
It looks great, though. Overall, it's a really cool design. I really want her to do a collab with Noelle now. I think that'll be really fun when that eventually happens.
To the death.
Yeah, to the death.
There can only be one.
So, just in general, great outfit. Good job.
Good job. Good job.
Good job. Towa. Have you seen Towa's new outfit?
No.
Have you seen Towa's new outfit?
I have. It is very white.
It is very white. It is aggressively white. She is a cyberpunk skater girl now. She, I've lost the notes. There they are.
Notes.
She has a new prop. I don't know if it's a new prop, I guess, but she does have a megaphone that she can use. It's pretty cool. She's got shiny eyes she can do now. Her belly button piercing is different. She's wearing the shortest shorts I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. I remember. You showed me this one.
Anything ever. She has a really cute hood with horns on it, which is really great. And just in general, great outfit, 10 out of 10. Lots of straps.
Literally like 3 inches of shorts.
Yes.
That's nothing.
She got a hip tattoo.
It is like this.
It's but she's safe though. She's got knee pads for her skating adventures.
Thank God.
Yes.
I would hate for her to hurt her whittle knees.
Yes, it would be unfortunate if that were the case. But yeah, so Towa's having a big moment. She got a new outfit. She's got a new album. She's got all kinds of stuff happening right now. Worth checking out, Towa, definitely. Luna is getting a new outfit. This will be 4 days from when we're recording. It'll be on the 29th. So do we know anything about that yet? Is it just announced?
It's just announced.
Okay.
I'm sure, you could take a look at the silhouettes if you really want to. I'm not really one for looking at the silhouettes, and I'm not an artist. I'm not going to attempt to figure it out.
Fair enough.
Please engage in the silhouettes, create content, make stream an hour.
Oh, yeah. Kiara had a lot of fun going through hers.
Yeah.
Towa had a lot of fun going through hers.
It's fine. It's a fun tradition.
Yeah. So, yeah. Mikeneko has debuted an entirely new model.
Mikeneko. Oh,
Yes.
my goodness. Oh, that's a new face I've never seen before.
It's very original.
Yeah.
It's Rusia.
Yeah.
Who said that? No, it's the same artist that drew Rusia.
Uh-huh.
And it's literally the pink-haired Rusia. Like, there's very little difference here. There's a lot that can be said about this. I don't know what to say about this if I'm 100% honest. But
So, like, to clarify, I guess, is this like an entirely different person, or is this someone we suspect is possibly the same person?
no, it's the same person.
Okay. So, like, they just commissioned the same artist because they like the same artist.
Yes.
Well, all I can really say there is an artist is not going to get a new style overnight. Yes, it's very similar in appearance, like down to like even the hairstyles. Like you could probably do in a opacity filter. It's like, oh, it's the same. But sure.
Yeah, it's sort of a weird, like, almost reclaiming of an identity. It's kind of strange.
Bloodstain, ritual of the night.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts on this, Carlos?
I don't know, because without going into too much detail on it, this isn't like the only thing she does content creation wise on the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know how deep we want to really get into that, but
That's obvious enough. Like everyone else has already drawn the lines in their head who's going to do it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we know. It's not a very strong thing.
I mean, all I can really say is it's very obvious from this that she liked her old identity and she wants to continue to be that old identity, but she can't. And this is the closest thing that she can do.
Yeah. No, it's strange on many levels.
I personally wouldn't do it, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like, not to critique her.
No, this is also a delicate subject because we're getting behind the scenes a little far. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, our
and
fingers are behind the curtains.
I understand that. And like when I try to be flippant about it, and whenever we started this conversation to like take some of that pressure off, but it's really kind of like I know I'm breaking kayfabe or whatever, you know, and we're again, like I said, we're behind the scenes, we're peeking behind the curtains. So I don't want to try and put people off by doing that, but this is one of those ones that it's like with Henya. I'm just like, how can you not like just see it?
Henya's the worst kept secret in the history of mankind.
Yeah, exactly. And so is this. This is the other one. So there's a lot here. Do me a favor, and I'm not just trying to farm views here. Let me know what you think. If you want to hear more about this and what our thoughts would be about it, because this is the sort of thing where this is like a very, very blurry area, and we have to be careful about it because we're not trying to put people off.
I've never had a lot of emotions about the subject matter. Never one that like entered my crosshairs before or after. So it's kind of hard for me to like muster any feelings besides, oh, that's a little weird, but sure, you go.
Yeah, and I've got a lot of like really confused thoughts about this basically, and I'd like to kind of discuss them and think them out. But if it's something that's not going to be like kosher with the community at large, then I don't want to push into it too hard.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we're going to leave that for now.
I mean, regardless, I hope that she's continues to be successful.
Oh, certainly.
I don't wish this to drag her down in any way.
100%. It's a weird situation is all I'm saying. And again, if you want to hear more from us, definitely let us know.
Yeah. And besides that, I don't know if it was the same time, but she's also announced that she's joining another group.
Yeah, she's joining something called Voice Ore, which I was looking into lately, and it has a lot of names I personally don't recognize, but that's fine because it's more voiceover centric. She talked about it a little bit, and they are a company that specifically is trying to focus as hard as they can on voice acting. It seems like VTubers is like the face that they're trying to use to get attention to a voice acting business. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because they specifically said they're hoping that they can get involved with the anime industry and things like that someday. I don't think they are at all right now that I'm aware of, but that's what they're hoping for.
I mean, hey, it's good to have a goal. You know, if you're joining an organization like that, at least you know what they're heading for, right? Ideally.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the Stink Weasel VTuber.
Yeah, boy!
Laimu.
Laimu Hour!
Laimu got a 2.0 update.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know who Laimu is technically an indie VTuber.
Yeah, she's technically indie. She's associated with the Vine Sauce group, but she's a VTuber, the only VTuber there.
Yeah.
It's a very loose group to begin with, but holy frick. Dude, like, me and Carlos were looking forward to her new model. It's like, oh, she was already kind of cute. This is genuinely one of the best models I've ever seen. Like, it is so fluid and cute.
Yes, adorable, and it's definitely got a ton of articulation. There's so much movement in her model.
It feels hand animated in some places. Like, it's incredible what the rig job is.
And she says that they have been working on this model for a year and a half.
I believe it, dude.
Gentlemen, she can dab.
Thank God.
That is very important.
Yes, she can.
She has various hairstyles. She has short hair with a braid. She has long hair that's just down and out. So she can do different things. She's got tons of different animations and expressions. She's got a really cool new background. I think that's a new background, right?
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah, so that's really nice. There's a cat tree. She has a little chibi ferret form.
Also with full like animations.
So she's just basically she's got a controller that tracks her IRL control movements. Which
That was the
really cool.
fucking coolest.
This is like everything that you wish that they could have in their models. Because at one point she shows, or chat was asking, it's like, hey, what about your ferret sock? And she's like, oh yeah, my ferret sock. And she moves it down. She's like, look, I can make the ferret sock blink.
Amazing. It's really wonderful. Yeah, this is one of those like very customized, very well made indie rigs that obviously has a ton of love poured into it.
The mouth tracking on this is the best mouth tracking of any model I've ever seen.
Yeah, like it's really up there.
Like it tracks her expressions and like her lips as she's talking like very well.
That's fantastic. That's like who is it? Girl DM. She always had really good mouth tracking and eye tracking and stuff.
I mean, honestly, when you're indie, that's the game.
Yeah.
The game is you have to have the best looking model because you are fighting for attention and to keep eyes on you. You can't afford to look like what last year looked like. You have to be on the cutting edge, or else why are people going to stick around?
Some of the more interesting indie VTubers I've seen personally, though, I will say went the exact opposite direction. And instead of like, because they're not even like vaguely humanoid sometimes. There was one that was really cool I watched. I'm sorry, I can't remember her username, but she was like a flower. But then, like, every once in a while, she'd be like, now it's wintertime, and she would, like, be a decayed flower. And, like, she did a lot of really cool stuff like that. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, like, but definitely, if you're just going for a high-quality model, this is where you're at. Like, she's fantastically well animated. Also, there's merch. You can buy merch from Uwu Market.
Finally, my market.
Uwu Market.
She was
Just
so...
Don't take that and edit it.
I can do a lot with that, can't I?
She was so excited for this merch because he's like, guys, I never thought I would really do this, but now I'm gonna be like every other VTuber and I'm gonna have my own merch.
Hell yes.
And then like 2 minutes later, it's like, oh, what? My phone's going off. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna have to be looking at that. You guys are gonna destroy my phone. It's like I accidentally have it set to email me every time someone buys something.
Oh no,
You fool! Uwu Market, stop!
Oh my god. Okay, do we have any more thoughts on Laimu's new model aside from Laimu's new model is nice?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
She streamed for like 4.5 more hours after that.
Hell
So
yeah.
I didn't watch all of that, unfortunately.
You got to use it.
She posted highlights.
Is it true that if you do not use it, you will lose it?
That must be true. I've lost so much.
Fair enough.
Even less.
All right, let's move on to some streams and highlights that we really liked or we thought were important this week. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, there's been a big surge in Holo JP playing GTAVC streams, Grand Theft Auto 5 voice chat streams. They've been pretty interesting. So this is a roleplay server that a few of them have joined. Botan is on there, Lawplus is on there, Towa's on there. And generally they're just being deviants. I believe Towa actually... No, it was Lawplus signed up with the police immediately. Hilariously, because then she was like, you know... like she got in a helicopter with like 3 other people, and then people in her chat were like, hey, press F to go faster.
Oh my god.
Classic moment. Jumped out of the helicopter and was like stuck on a roof, dead. But yes, Botan joined, and she was stuck being a miner. She was mining resources under the city for a while, and then eventually she was like nuts to this, and then she went and like took over a pizzeria that she found. So now I guess she owns a pizzeria. Towa actually tricked someone else into jumping off her motorcycle because she was like, oh, press F
To go faster.
to go faster, and then jumped off, and he was like, why did you do that? That's so mean. It's just been a lot of, it's been a lot of bullshittery. It's been a lot of fun, dumb moments in general. There's just a lot of like, obviously I don't speak Japanese, so I've been relying on clips for the most part, but there's some really good ones coming out of this. So it's definitely worth checking out and looking into.
It's always hilarious whenever people try to be like actual like law enforcement or to, you know, live normal lives in games like these. Because they're like,
yeah.
I'm going to get in a police car. I'm going to drive around. Hey, you just ran a red light and hit someone. Mm-hmm. It's like, you're a real good police officer.
And this game is like, so it's pretty ridiculously modded to the point where like Botan owns a pizzeria, and if someone comes in and she's going to make pizza for them, she has to go to the oven and like start like, or she has to go and like roll out the dough and then go and get the ingredients that they ask for and put them on the pizza, and then put the pizza in the oven and then wait for a few seconds for it to cook, and then she gives them the pizza and they give her money. Like,
Video games.
yes, it's a role play server. So anyways, there's a lot going on. It's pretty ridiculous. If you haven't checked any of it out, I recommend it. It's pretty fun. Nene has done something scandalous.
What has she done?
She's shown off her hands. Harlot. Not Nene. I was talking about Cameron, if you're on audio. He held his hands up.
Yeah.
Like a harlot.
As a harlot would.
So Nene started a mud ball making stream wearing very fancy lace gloves.
Very fitting for playing in mud.
Yes. She had a lot of trouble with the mud sticking to the gloves and eventually just gave up and took the gloves off.
Mud stream.
She has a really nice manicure. I will tell you that. She has very pretty painted nails. They are blue. and she looks like she has nice hands, I guess. If I was a pervert, I would say they look like you could hold those hands.
My name
but
is
I am
Kira.
not a pervert.
Those are lovely hands you have, madam. JoJo reference. There you go, all of you.
There you go.
Yeah!
I don't want to think about that guy.
Yeah, you do. He's the best.
Anyway, it was Nene has shown off her arms before on stream anyway, because at one point she like wrote messages on her arms when she was doing a Handcam stream, and then specifically showed them off whenever people noticed them, and they just said like, I caught you guys looking at the like messages on my arms and stuff.
You weirdos.
They were just like little nice little joke references. They're pretty funny. So yes, Nene has pushed the boundaries yet again. Actually, it's not really pushing the boundary, because Calli did a hand stream a little while ago, and she was like, these are just my hands.
So this is interesting. I can build off this with a little bit of a stream I saw. Girl DM cooked some HelloFresh salmon recently. Mm-hmm. And when she did it, she didn't just wear gloves. She wore a green screen bodysuit.
Amazing.
So like every fucking time her arm came on, it just see through.
It's the dedication. I like that.
The chat. The first thing in this fucking video, chat asked, "Are you hot?" She said, "Yep."
Of course she is.
I am wearing a bodysuit. Good shit.
Oh man, it's like every time Kiara does a hand cam stream, she always has her sleeves from her default outfit on.
Yeah.
Like it's actually, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute, anyways. All right. Let's just talk about it now. Kiara did a Holotori handcam stream with Rena and Mooms. This is the first handcam stream Mooms has ever done.
Thank you, Mooms.
So we got to see Mooms' fingies. They even, all of three of them at the same time, held hands with each other.
Were the authorities notified?
Yes.
Good.
They will be executed by sunset.
Good.
So yes, Kiara, Rene, and Mume met up. They played some classic games like Block Tower, Jenga. They played Jenga.
Oh, non-copyright infringing Block Tower.
I know at one point Mume made a little like set of stacked dominoes and then knocked them all over and froze and was very sad. But that's just Mume being Mooms.
That's a metaphor for civilization.
Indeed. There's some great fan art actually of her building like Stonehenge and then it falling over. So yes. Really good collab, a lot of good conversation, a lot of good funny moments. Worth checking out.
Actually, to add on to this too, as I saw somebody mentioned, is, of course, Gura and Mume have managed to avoid each other yet again.
That's because they're the same person.
So still the only members currently of, Hololive EN that have never met.
Yeah, both in Japan. Didn't matter. Didn't see each other. Didn't meet up. They must. Let's start fake drama right now. They must hate each other. That's why they don't. That's why they won't talk to each other.
No, it's even worse. It's Crony that won't let them see each other.
Oh, is that true?
She gets jealous.
Oh my god. Fake drama complete. Okay.
Fake drama alert. Pew pew pew.
Speaking of goobs,
Gabba Goober?
Gabs Gibbs, as we were, she done a good singing. She did an unarchived karaoke stream.
I didn't know she sings.
She does. How do you not know that?
What year is it? Where am I?
2012.
Mom?
What's a VTuber? All right, so Gab's done a singing stream, as we said. Mm-hmm. It was on Thursday night. It was very fun. She sang Cupid by 50/50 at least 4 times. Mm-hmm. I watched all of it.
And I believe there's a special reason why she sung 50/50 in particular.
Why is that? Is it because it's the TikTok song now?
It's because there is a very popular AI cover of her singing. So I believe her singing is reclaiming it.
Ah, I see.
And a lot of people said, yeah, this is flat out better than the AI version.
There you go.
Because genuinely, I saw this too. Like, why is this a big deal? I looked it up and the AI version almost has 1 million views. Like, oh, that'd get under my skin too. I would sing it one more time just to be sure.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. I did not know. Thank you for the context.
These like couple of months where Gura was just not around, there have been like dozens and dozens of AI songs using her voice popping up, and I bet that was probably a big motivation for her doing a karaoke again.
Yeah.
Besides, she said she hadn't done it.
How thorough and depressing is your copium? You figured out how to use AI to generate the voice of your Oshi to sing songs that you like.
Hey, one guy has Calli as his girlfriend. That's a cool guy.
using their AI to make their voices when it's literally against their terms that you're not allowed to do that.
It gets weird. It gets so weird. At what point right before you click render do you go, this is a normal behavior and I can be trusted with money? I am perfectly normal and can be trusted with AI. Let me in.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I was a big fan of Gura singing Kom Susur Tad, which means Come Sweet Death.
Do, 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 do.
It's a very famous song from Evangelion.
Did she sing like the full last version or just like 3 minutes?
I think she did the 3 minute. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because it's like a 7-minute song with the letting me down, letting me down, letting me down.
It's a good song.
It all returns to nothing for like 4 minutes.
Yes. I don't think it was the full version, but either way, it was fun to listen to.
The song's a legit banger.
Oh yeah, it's a classic. And then it culminated with her releasing her new anime OP, which is the same anime OP, but it's been punched up a little. There's a few differences here and there.
There's extra sound effects, I believe, is the biggest one of the biggest changes.
Yeah, so there was a few little things here and there that were updated and improved, and now it's available on her YouTube channel.
That reminds me, when I was watching Fauna's stream, she mentioned in her comeback like chatting streams, like, guys, I have been on like almost a total media blackout for these whole 10 days I've been gone. Like, I don't have any idea what's been going on, but I've been watching the Yurei animation on repeat.
100% worth doing.
She loves Gura so much.
Who doesn't? Everybody loves Gura.
I love Fauna.
Man, I love Fauna.
I miss Fauna.
Mimph. Man, I miss Fauna. Gura, then actually after she debuted that was like, all right, I'm going to keep singing, and then she sang some more. So it was a good karaoke stream. I really liked it. Her karaoke streams are always fun.
It's just a reminder that while she's not necessarily the best singer, she is still very good.
Yeah, and she's very entertaining about it too. And that's usually the more of the point of karaoke anyways. It's not always to be a great singer, it's to have fun.
She's kind of a combination like of just a general good singer and also generally very entertaining about it.
Yeah. Which is probably why so many people gravitate towards her.
100%. Gura also played Fallout New Vegas, a classic. This is potentially related to the fact that she sang Spurs, Jingle Jangle Jingle.
Jingle Jangle.
During her unarchived karaoke, she sang that song. It was really good. And then a couple days later, she played Fallout New Vegas. Carlos, you watched this. How did it go?
I did. It went about as expected for her streams, where it didn't go very well.
It says that she used a shovel and dynamite.
Yeah, I don't really... I chimed in like a half an hour to an hour into the stream, and she's like, oh, this guy's selling a shovel. She bought a shovel. So I'm going to go start beating people with this shovel. And then she started the side quest where she got dynamite as part of the side quest. It's like, oh, this is kind of fun. So she started then using only dynamite to attack people.
I like the way her brain works.
Boom.
It's very entertaining. It sounds like it just in general, like she thrives on chaos like that. And open world games are a great place for her to show that off.
Yeah.
You know who else does a lot with open world games?
No, I don't.
Nino Mai Inanis. She played through The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's the new... That's the last Zelda.
Yeah, it's the 6-year-old Zelda.
Yeah, the one that she started like 2 days before the new Zelda came out.
And,
well, went back to anyway.
This is a little bit of older news, apparently, but it snuck its way into the document this week. So
Imagine watching things that aren't new.
I snuck it into this document specifically because a clip popped up from it. Some wonderful, dedicated taco decided
Takadachi.
he was going to he recorded every single time through all 15 of her streams that she saved the game. He made a compilation video of every single one of them and time-stamped it.
Huge coward compilation.
673 times she saved the game.
just to be safe.
And he
You
caught,
gotta be safe.
and this guy caught every single one of them. He even said, "All right, in between streams for like 6 and 7, I know there's a little bit of inconsistency, so she had to have saved the game off stream."
Oh no, he's starting to do the off screens.
And then he's like, and also at the end of stream number, I don't know, 11 and stream number 17 or whatever, there was only 15 streams. But at the end of these 2 streams, once she put her closing stream screen up and started playing the music, I heard it. I heard her saving in the background.
Impressive. This man's dedication knows no bounds. He must know whenever every save occurs.
Sanus Takodachi.
What is with people? Whatever. At least it's entertaining. Good job, Taco.
Go no further.
This guy had put forth so much effort for a video that got like 30 views.
I know the feeling.
I know the feeling. 100%. I know the feeling. Hologra this week. Have you guys seen it?
I saw it. I forgot to turn on the subtitles, and I was too lazy to rewatch it after turning on the subtitles. I'll just leave this one a mystery.
Fair enough. Bay and Iris. Calli's okay. So it starts with Calli chilling in the office. Bay breaks in the door. Is like, let's dig for treasure. Digs a hole down. Finds Iris instead of treasure, unless Iris is the real treasure.
Iris is her treasure box. That doesn't make sense unless you wanted to.
Calli flushes them both out with water.
Good.
And then is like, makes a very bad Japanese pun and gives them a cool rag to wipe off with. That's the entire Hologra. That's the episode.
I cried 5 times.
Yes. Go watch it. It's funny. It's not. It relies very heavily on Japanese punnery, so you have to be very flexible with your languages. Yeah.
It's as weird as they all are.
Yeah, but it's decent. It's fun. It's fine. You get to see a wet rat. You get to see a wet iris. It's pretty cool.
Stop saying wet.
Why?
He could switch. Would you prefer if he used moist instead?
Oh, man. No. They were very damp.
No reference to. Oh, it's a dripping wet rat.
Thoroughly moistened rat.
Who moistened this Nephilim? Why would you make him wet?
Someone dunk this Nephilim?
Oh, they're wet in a hole too. Oh, why would you do that?
It's just like Iris so silky.
My name is Nick, and
Where am I? What just happened?
My name is Nick, and I hate giving Cameron audio clips he can use. Here's another one.
Oh no! If I'm remixed into a fucking song by you, I will hunt you down.
The genre will be dubstep.
All right, at least you're doing that for me. Calli did a 24-hour live stream. She is the first in Hololive EN to do such a thing. She did.
Girl needs help.
Yeah, she does. She did a ton of collaborations. You can watch it all now. Actually, that's a lie. The first part got taken down, so the first 8 hours are missing. It got DMCA'd. She sang the song Firework.
Thank God.
How dare you?
We were this close to a woman singing Firework unaddressed.
Yes.
Thank you, corporate monolith. You have secured us.
She's working on the dispute right now to try and get it restored. So we're hoping for you, Calli.
I like how she didn't get in trouble for showing like the word pre-cum and an erect penis during Trouble Days, but she sang Katy Perry Firework, and that's a slap. What's that say about Katy Perry?
Okay, here's more about her own lyrics than about penises.
What's that say about Trouble Days? They need to stop fucking playing it.
That's not gonna happen. Get some clicks, bud.
Yeah.
There is another game that I saw that one of the boys was playing that was going to be playing uncensored soon.
Honey Pop?
Honey Pop, yeah. I don't know if it was uncensored.
I don't think it can be.
He's playing Honey Pop.
Good for him. I know he got perms for it. I did see that.
Yeah.
Dude, we live in a wild era where like Hololive management is like a blind mole. And it's like, hey, what game do you got next? Here, sir. It's about jousting. Yeah, don't read the rest of it. Sure, why not? Trouble Days? Yeah, it's censored. What did they censor? Nothing. Can I play it? Yeah, sure. Can I uncensor it?
I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, go ahead, play your games. Your kids are having fun.
Yeah, there's been a lot of interesting choices. I mean, to be fair, it was pretty early days when Matsuri made it look like she was peeing into a cup.
That is true.
Anyways, Azki was having some issues with her account. YouTube has been making some changes. They've been merging accounts for
I
registered
saw this.
artists. Yeah.
This was so weird.
So basically, if you have an artist account, it's going to merge with all your other accounts, and then you're going to have one account because they're doing some changes with YouTube Music and things like that. So Azki got hit with this. It was a little unexpected. She lost some subscribers in the shuffle, but it seems like it got sorted out now.
It seemed like a ton of people were getting their subscriptions shifted to like her practically inactive accounts that she wasn't really using a whole lot.
Yeah, that sounds like a YouTube thing that they would just randomly do for no reason.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens.
Thanks, YouTube. Killing it.
As long as it all gets sorted out, that's the important thing. And it sounds like they're doing their best to get that done. So.
That's good.
It's just, it was kind of weird because like some of her subscribers were getting moved to her new channels, or it's like her old channel was like 5 years old or something at this point.
Yeah.
And they were getting moved to channels that were literally years newer instead of to her like original account where the bulk of her subscribers were.
Sounds like there was some kind of a glitch and they were just getting shuffled instead of moved all into one place.
Yeah.
Either way. Okay, Carlos. Yuko Yurei's Cursed Lemonade stream.
Wait.
So tell me about Yuko
Please.
Yurei's stream of lemonade.
Please, no. Please, Carlos. Don't do it.
All right.
No.
I'm going to borrow this a little bit.
No,
Please take the notes.
I want this.
So, the VOD's gone.
Good.
First of all.
Good.
Unless you know where to look.
Unless you know where to look.
I don't know where to look. I don't want to know where to look.
So I wanted to watch this stream because like, oh cool, a Handcam lemonade stream.
Please tell me it's normal.
And
No. It is not normal.
so this was going on the same time Agura's I think it was her karaoke stream. Okay. So or no, it was some other stream because as I remember, it's like oh I'll watch Gura now. I'll watch her Yuko's VOD later, and it turns out I should have done it in reverse because this did not make it.
I wonder why. Did she sing Firework?
You wish.
Yeah.
Fuck. Stop saying these things.
So after it was done, I went to her Twitter to find out if there was anything going on. She's like, guys, it's gone. Archive bros, if it's out there somewhere, please. And literally 5 minutes later, somebody posted a mega download link to it in the comments.
If you fucking Christ. You're never up to good if you're on mega download.
I downloaded it.
Oh, thank God, it's archived.
Thank God. A virus from 2012.
It belongs in a museum.
So yeah, so she had her donations. This was a Streamlabs only donation stream, which they HoloCorp seems to be trying to do that anyway, just to avoid YouTube's cut as much as possible. But she had it hooked up to text-to-speech, which included character voices, such as Optimus Prime, Plankton, SpongeBob, things like that.
One other thing to note about this is that there's no limit. YouTube has a $500 per donation limit. Streamlabs has no limit. I've watched someone donate $4,000 to Risu.
Squirrel.
Yeah, and he's done it like 3 times.
See, I did not know that, so this makes more sense now using Streamlabs. So, starts off normal, $25. She'll chug some water. It's like, okay, that's kind of weird, but sure, why not? So $50. She had lemons that she's gonna be making lemonade.
For lemonade.
So she put it out, and she's like, "All right, I will write your name on this lemon for $50." Which, by the way, the very first person that donated, their username was For Yuko's Butthole.
It's a good name. It's a good name.
So she had to write that on the lemon.
Okay, good.
So, everything's going normally right now. Yeah, that's fine.
What do you mean normal? Okay.
So for $100,
These aren't idols; they're streamers. Let's.
$100. She had PNGs of lemonade that she would put on her screen. They just looked like lemonade. She had a bunch of different colors of them. She'd put your name on it, so she got some great names out of that, like Cum.
Oh, that was my
yeah.
father's name.
This is the cup of cum. Good. Good.
So after 10 people donated, she had 10 different colors of them. She's like, all right, guys, and this is where it gets weird.
What do you, okay.
Yes, this
like-
is where it gets weird.
Okay, I don't know.
It's like, all right, guys, so we now have my 10 colors of lemonade here. 9 of these are what my piss looks like sometimes.
Sure, fine, lady. TMI, but sure.
And it's like, so the 10th one's kind of brown. It kind of looks like poop, I guess.
Oh, okay.
It's like, so, you know, this one over here, this one's menstrual cycle. This one's discharge. You know, I didn't write them all down. I didn't feel like going through all of that. So after a whole bunch of people donated $100 and $50, and she's like, wait, guys, hold on. I have a secret menu. Please stop donating. You might want the secret menu.
Okay.
It's like, all right. I promise I got permission from management.
Good.
Like, hold on, let me check my phone again.
Good.
It's like, okay, they didn't change their mind. I'm still approved for this as far as I'm aware. She got My Little Pony cups out. And with a lot of stalling, it's like, for $600, I will write your name on this cup, and I will pee in it.
There was like a 3-second delay, and then she got $600
Immediately.
immediately.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Did she only do it once?
So
One and done?
That's a no. What he just said there.
So
Okay.
by the end of the stream, 6 people had donated. She also specified she would only do it once per person, and one guy donated twice anyway. So
you couldn't see it, right?
Could you hear it?
you couldn't see it, but it only gets worse from
What
here.
do you mean? Okay.
So she's like, all right, guys, here's the cup. She takes the cup,
We can
and
see
she's
the
like,
cup?
okay, you could see the cup.
Oh, please.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna go do it. And like, okay, she's gonna go do it. She takes like 3 steps away from the camera. It's like, all right, guys, I have a towel right here.
No! No! What happened to Luke?
She left her headset on too, by the way, and talked us through the whole thing.
Oh. Okay, get going. I'm sorry.
So before I realized we were going to be talking about it, this is actually where I quit.
Love you. Appreciate it.
You hear the whole thing.
I don't like that. I hate that a lot.
The $25 water chugging makes more sense now.
Oh, prep.
Yeah.
Keep your VTuber hydrated and
I
happy.
just want to. But what if I too want to hear Yuko dribble into a cup?
Well, then I have the recording.
Finally, piss fetish VTuber. Piss tuber.
That has to already.
Literally a
exist,
piss
right?
tuber.
Anyway, it's a P-tuber.
I'm proud of you, Nick.
I'm not. But thank you, Dad.
My reaction isn't violence, but it's akin to it. It's not that I think less of you. It's just that I have now acknowledged if there's a kill opportunity, it's going to be considered.
Understandable. Frankly,
Yeah.
I grant you the same leeway. By the way,
Well, I appreciate that.
She goes into some very uncomfortable detail
Really
about
wish
this.
he wouldn't continue, but he is.
Yeah, he's not gonna stop, is he?
No,
Would you
no.
carry on?
So she
Oh
finishes.
no! I read the fucking note. God,
This
take
is-
my eyes.
The screen is lowered for a reason. I don't want my Apple Retina display to tell me what happens next.
Darn, I forgot to put a screenshot in.
What do you mean?
She puts the cup back under the camera. It is no longer empty.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you What do you mean?
I don't like this game anymore.
Yeah, she sees the whole. You see the whole thing. Like she keeps it on. She doesn't just show the camera. She sets it under the camera and leaves it there.
What happened? I missed the bottle spit girl. Is this the same girl? Is this a different one?
This is a different one.
Why are there more than one?
She had some great quotes this stream too, such as "Cherish your chalices, boo bros."
The next line got me a little bit.
Oh, the
Go ahead and read it, Carlos.
Please, Carlos.
before she even started to do this, she had to give us a disclaimer, and for some reason she decided to repeat this disclaimer multiple times through the stream to inform us that it was a bad time of the month for her to be doing this.
What?
She went into a little uncomfortable detail about that too.
You guys wanted more ladies talk a la Kiara. Well, we got you covered.
Yeah, she definitely did not realize, I don't think, how hardcore this stream was going to end up being. I don't think she expected 6 people to donate and to spend half the stream doing this, because she did actually make lemonade this stream, by the way. Like, she did actually cut the lemons open and, like, squeeze them with a little juicer and make real lemonade. By the way,
Comforting.
under the hand cam where she just had her cups,
Yep.
which she had to wash her hands a few times, thankfully.
Really?
Thank God she practiced space.
Now there's a quote here from her. It says, "You like when I pee in a cup and sell it to customers? Am I the ideal woman?"
This feels like a side quest from Cyberpunk. What the fuck? This is bleak.
Carlos,
Yes.
can we? I think it's about time we end this segment. But why does it say surprise ending?
What do you mean?
Okay, hold on. We got to work our way
Oh
into
my
that.
god!
Let him work, you Nick. Let him work. Let him cook.
Let him cook. Let him make lemonade.
Squeeze it out, Carlos.
So she actually just started drinking more water without donations, because she's like, guys, I have 6 orders of this. I have to. She actually goes and she gets mead and starts drinking to try and make herself go faster.
You ever end up a piss factory? Happens to the best of us.
Oh man.
It's tough work, but it's honest work.
I don't think that's true. I don't know that that's
Where's
true.
the lie? Where's the hustle? You got what you paid for.
How do you know I paid for that?
I recognized your username. She said your name as she drank her own pee. Please continue, Carlos.
So, yeah, she gets towards the end of like the 2-hour mark, and she's like, guys, I actually have to go. Like, she had to end the stream. It's like, but I've only done 3 out of 6 of the orders, and I can't keep going. I have to leave soon. So
Reasonable.
I have to make it up to you guys somehow.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You can let this go.
She couldn't let it go. She had $1,800 more worth of donations that she had to
I
account
swear
for.
to Christ, Carlos.
Please, Carlos, I'm begging you.
So she decided the only way that could make up for it, she took one of the filled cups. It's like, guys, I have to do it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. This is the worst. This is the worst.
What did she do, Carlos?
What did she do?
She drank a little bit.
She Bear Grylls it.
She drank a little sip of it. Chat was like, no, you have to chug it.
Shut up, chat.
She refused. And yeah, she drinks a little bit of it. You hear her smacking her lips a little bit. And then she says, guys, it's actually not that bad. It just tastes a little salty.
Well, it's because you're very all.
Thank you for joining us on Super Chats. God is dead.
Thank you as always. Shion has played 20 hours of Pikmin. 2 10-hour streams. I watched some of them. Pikmin 4 is really good. And Shion's cute.
I really like Shion.
Yeah, I really like Shion. She'd never piss in a cup and drink it.
If you, oh my god.
I subscribe to Yuko after this, by the way.
Carlos sitting there watching a woman drink her pee. I'm sold.
I'm gonna put a webcomic up on the screen right now if you're watching the video version. It is pretty accurate to how this works. I'm gonna go ahead and also say if you like what we're doing, and I don't know why at this point you would enjoy what we're doing. Go ahead and let us know. Drop a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. We won't be having this discussion again in the future.
Neither will she.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
If you're listening on a podcast service, 5-star rating and let us know and leave a comment. Oh, Jesus Christ.
If it's funny and or happy, if it's anything but what we just went through, we may read it.
Let's move on to birthday.
Birthdays.
There's 2 notable birthdays.
There is 2 notable births.
There is Hosho Marine. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Your birthday is on July 30th. Weirdly enough, Hosho Marine would be very interested in that stream probably because that's Marine in a nutshell.
Apparently he is too, because you literally right before I said it, and she's like, "Oh, you just literally mentioned her drinking her own pee right before."
No, don't prove that. Shut up.
You did say that.
Did I say? Oh no! I have my finger on the pulse, and it's dark and evil.
Listen, there was 2 ways that could have gone, and I'm actually glad it went the way it did. And happy birthday to Rinko Ashelia. Don't know how to pronounce. I think everybody calls her Leah or something. I don't know. She's pretty funny. She's a member of FaZe Connect, I believe. Yeah, she's part of FaZe Connect. She's pretty great. I like her.
She's really cute.
Yeah, she's cute. Got twin tails. By default, July 31st is her birthday. Happy birthday. I think we're done here.
Yeah.
As previously stated, God is dead.
We get them.
Yes. Thank you for joining us, VTubers. What the fuck? And we'll see you next week, hopefully. Bye bye. Oh, if you see us at Otakon, say hi. Bye.
God is dead. Huh? Well, I'll have you know that Yuko is also a ghost-themed character.